So a major property is being sold in Vegas. We're going to talk about the players involved and how this might change the way you game and play at this property if you're a part of the identity rewards. Now, if you know identity rewards, tell us the name of it in the comments below right now before I even get started. Yeah, the rewards membership program is called Identity. We'll get to that in a sec. Who is this property? What is the property? Who are the players involved? Why is this even happening? We'll talk about it in this video. My name is Steven, by the way. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell for future notifications. Leave us a comment below. What property is it? Do you know before I even say it? And yeah, if you guys want to support the channel further, we have our channel sponsor, P9 Magazine, over on Instagram. They're great. They rent the side of Resorts World's billboard 1 week out of every month of the year. They're building a massive brand, and they have pinup models on Instagram. Most of my viewers are guys. You'll probably like to look at that stuff. We also have VegasFaceMask.com, no S at the end. My wife makes these. Speaking of beautiful Filipinas, this one is called Vegas Born, 2 for $25, but we don't sell this one due to licensing stuff can't be sold. So if you bought one for work, solid color, just like this, we're going to send you one like this, 2 for $25. You're buying one at $25, getting one for free. Free shipping anywhere in the United States. Yes, VegasFaceMask.com, no S at the end. You got to wear them on a plane, a train, a bus, any federal building, and lots of places like Vegas and LA County. Okay, so if you haven't guessed it already, we're talking about the Cosmopolitan. The Cosmopolitan, of course, is a property with a very rich history. I did a review of one of the wraparound terrace rooms at the Cosmopolitan. You can see that here somewhere. Granted, I put it into the actual video like I should because I'm supposed to be a professional YouTuber. And you guys can see that, and we do cover the history there. That was from before the shutdown even. And you know what? They got bought by Deutsche Bank back in 2014 for $1.7 billion. Yeah, $1.7 billion. They actually invested $500 million into the property and for renovations. And now it's being purchased by a couple of different deals that are going on. So first of all, we have the Chung Family Trust. Now, if you guys know Vegas, you know the Waldorf Astoria, formerly the Mandarin Oriental. Waldorf Astoria's brand is owned by the Chung Family Trust. And you're saying, should I know them? You probably do, because this is the people who actually own Panda Express. They own Panda Express. So it just goes to show that only in America, probably other places, that you can start a fast food out of the mall kind of business, and then just go and blow it all up and own real estate in Vegas. So yeah, so the Chung Family Trust are billionaires. They have this real estate investment firm called Stone Peak Partners. Stone Peak Partners and a Blackstone real estate fund, Real Estate Income Trust, are going to pay more than $4 billion to acquire the real estate assets of it. So this is going to that trust. The other deal is MGM Resorts International is going to be now running the property. They're going to be controlling it on a 30-year lease with a 10-year lease renewal option. So every 10 years, MGM Resorts International can reevaluate whether or not they want to run the place and rent it out and basically run their operations out of there. So MGM is going to pay initially $200 million in rent, is going to escalate annually at 2% for the first 15 years, and then the greater of 2% or increase in the consumer price index up to 3% thereafter for each year, it looks like. And so basically MGM has brought another hotel brand into their portfolio where they don't own the building, but they have the lease on the building. So they can make those maps in other areas, you know, go into an MGM Grand property in Detroit, I believe there is one. And you can look at they make these really cool advertising maps, and it'll show their portfolio, and it'll show Vegas, and it'll show the Cosmopolitan. So it's a good brand. The Cosmo's a good brand. But right now, you got to wonder how this might change your visit to the Cosmopolitan. If you're a Marriott Rewards member, you've already been visiting the Cosmopolitan possibly. See, the Marriott, they actually have their own rewards program. And when the company that owned it before, that would be Deutsche Bank, when they bought into this whole deal, and then Blackstone bought into it, these are not casino gaming companies. So they have to have an identity, a players club and a rewards program. And they called it Identity, but they hooked into the Marriott system on the back end. Now, does this mean that the M Life rewards program is coming to the Cosmopolitan? Can't find any information about that right now. But if the M Life rewards is coming, it'll be interesting to see how they integrate integrate the identity points system into M Life to see what that's going to be like. So it could, in that sense, change the way that you're gaming at the Cosmo. You might not like the reward tiers in M Life, and you might prefer the Cosmopolitan, and that would be a bummer for you if that's the case. And speaking of rewards, who knows what value they're going to tap onto those rooms? You know, I've been told by people who are big gamers out here, the worst thing you can do is get a free room stay through your rewards, go for tangible things that don't have a fluctuating price point. See, rooms can be super cheap, super expensive, but things like high-end dining is always going to be $400 for a couple to go out and do a nice dinner somewhere. So use your points on those kinds of things. Just a side note on you. So they're expecting that this whole deal worth $4.5 billion, I believe. No, sorry, $1.6 billion for the whole deal. MGM Resorts is announcing it, is going to go through in the first part of 2022. So it's not like this is something that's being rumored. It's something that's really happening. So just to sum this all up here, you know, the Chung Family Trust, headed by Panda Express billionaires, Andrew and Penny Chung, Stone Peak Partners, and a Blackstone real estate fund are acquiring the property. They're paying $4 billion to acquire the real estate assets from Blackstone entirely. Blackstone used to own it. They're making a nice profit because they paid $1.7 billion off of it. And MGM is going to now be renting another property in Vegas. They do this with the Cosmopolitan. They're doing it with the Bellagio. They're doing it with MGM Resorts, MGM Grand, the Mandalay Bay, several other properties here in town, just furthering the fact that MGM is not a property owner anymore. They're just a gaming company that rents a really nice place, and they enter into these real estate investment trusts. So if the property goes up in value, they make some money back. And if they're doing a good job in the property, people come to the property, increases in value. It's one of those circle of life type things, if that makes sense to you guys. And that's the deal explained. Leave us a comment below and let us know, does this change the way you go in Vegas? If you got a bunch of Marriott points, we can't tell if this is going to change the way yet because they haven't said anything about the rewards program. But leave us that comment. Let us know. Check out our channel sponsor, P9 Magazine. And spoiler twist alert, let me know what you think of this video. I didn't film it on a digital SLR or a mirrorless camera. I filmed it on my iPhone using the cinematic mode that everybody in the whole world has been making a big deal of. And let me know what you think of this video as well. That's my video. I'm sticking to it. Check out our channel sponsor, P9 Magazine. Check out VegasFaceMask.com. The only two that you'll ever need. Support the channel that way. Now it's time for the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready for this? Get close to the camera. I'll lose my mic. It's going to not sound as good. And go 3, 2, 1, and click.